What's up, world? EchoReaver here, welcoming you guys to a brand new series on the channel. Guys, we are doing a Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. Now, for those who don't know, Nuzlockes are a challenge mode, essentially, for Pokemon that have a few interesting rules. So if you're unfamiliar with them, I will go through them right now. Starting with the standard Nuzlocke rules. Any named encounter area, any named area in a game that has a wild Pokemon to catch, we can only catch the first thing we run into in that area. So say we go out to Route 1 here in Sword, and the first thing we run into is a Squavit. That is the only thing we can catch in that area. We cannot catch anything else. We can fight anything, we can catch, but we can only catch the one thing. That Squavit and anything else I catch must be nicknamed, so that way it builds a bond with me. And then, if that Squavit's HP reaches 0 at any point in the game, it is considered dead and must be boxed immediately. Now, we're going to throw in the rule sets for a hardcore Nuzlocke. So these are additional optional rules that some people kind of throw in just for a little added challenge as we fade to black on the title screen. And that is that in any battle, I cannot use any items. So I can't use recovery items, X items, whatever. The only items I will be able to use are Pokeballs to catch wild Pokemon. That's it. Anything that's, besides held items. I can use my held items. But that's about it. There will be a level limit instilled, so I cannot overlevel past the highest level of the next gym leaders. So, for instance, first gym, I'll have a level limit of level 20, and then so on and so forth up till the Elite Four, or till Winden, I guess I should say. And then I will be battling in the set battle style. So I will not get the hint of, hey, this trainer is about to switch to this Pokemon. Would you like to switch? They're just going to immediately go into it. Now, there are a few optional rules that I'll be playing with, but they're more game-specific, so I figure I'll just go over them and touch on them whenever that specific mechanic is introduced into the game. So I have rules for max rates, I have rules for Dynamaxing, I have rules for how I encounter stuff. So we'll go over that when we get to it. But for now, let's go ahead and start the game, you guys. So, what are we gonna be? Who are we gonna be? Who are we gonna be for this Nuzlocke? Let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and be the blonde one, because this is going to be kind of a farewell to Gen 8 kind of thing. This was the whole idea behind this Nuzlocke, because if you've been living under a rock, you know that Scarlet and Violet are just a little over a month out at this point. On the day this is being uploaded, we have a month and 18 days, so I'm kind of hoping I can finish this Nuzlocke before then, and we'll have a proper send-off to Gen 8 into the wonders of Gen 9. So, we are going to be Echo. Yes. And registration complete. So, I'm going to apologize in advance, because I am still getting over COVID, so I'll have a little bit of a cough. I'm going to do my best to kind of edit those out in post, so hopefully it's nothing too bad. But I'm excited. I haven't done a playthrough of Sword and Shield in a long time, and I really enjoy these games. So, welcome, one and all, to the wonderful world of Pokemon. You guys get a bit of my voice acting. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive. Q-Fight! Thanks to help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. I speak a little faster than Rose, apparently. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it's a pleasure to be here. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match! Honestly, still one of the coolest champions in the series. Don't even at me. Leon is awesome. And extremely strong, too. Like, him and Cynthia are, like, my top two. Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record's about to end when I beat you here today. You know I don't lose battles, Raihan. Charizard, Dynamax! That's something we're gonna go over for the Nuzlocke Rules, because I got a really fun rule set for that. So, be on the lookout for when that officially gets introduced. Welcome to Pokemon Sword! Oh god, my microphone is so squeaky! Yeah, Wooloo. It's so Wooloo. Also, highly controversial, and I will always go into this whenever I see him. Hop is one of the best rivals. Hop is one of the best rivals in this game, in this series, if you ask me. I just really like Hop. I know a lot of people don't care for him. I like him. Hello, hello! Oh, that's your flash new phone, Echo? Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Echo. Never mind watching the match now. I've got a recording at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, Echo. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now I've got to run. See you mine later. Okay. Now, see, I could just sit here. This could be the entire Nuzlocke. I could just chill at home on my phone. No, we're gonna get up. All right. Let's immediately go into the settings. We're gonna do text speed fast, battle style set. Give nicknames, yes. Get rid of the gyroscope controls, because F that. Autosave. Yeah, we'll keep autosave on. Show nicknames, and for the interest of YouTube, I will not have skip movies on. If I was playing normally off stream or off recording, I definitely would, because I've played the hell out of this game by now, but we'll go on. Grabbed your dad's old bag. Yeah, it definitely looks like an old bag. That's for sure. Now, I am playing on Sword, and I know for a fact my copy of Sword has both DLCs installed. However, I'm not playing on my main account, because I'm keeping my very first playthrough of Sword on my main account. I have never once deleted that account at all. It still has my day one Pokemon, everything. So, I don't know if I have access to Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra on this account. I don't exactly know how that works. But we'll still run into the Galarian Slowpoke, I believe, in Wedgehurst's Pokemon Center. I'm not going to count that as an encounter, but I am going to, encounter it, so that way, every time I use a Pokemon Center, I'm not, told, hey, there's a strange Slowpoke in the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center, blah, blah, blah. Because that's going to be annoying. That's going to get real annoying real fast. But yeah, no, I'm super excited for this Nuzlocke. I hope you guys are too. If you are, I'll put this in here instead of at the end of the video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, if you subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, ring the bell, all that YouTube jazz. Have a look at you, Echo. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. It's me! It's me as a Wooloo. What's it doing here? You know, it's just doing its thing. You silly Wooloo, I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now you listen, no going past that fence. No! Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the Slimmering Weald. Meh. They don't care. Now that that's taken care of, how about it, Echo? Let's race! Bet I can make it to my house first, what with you lugging about that big old bag. Ah, man. Oh, the pop-in of the Butterfrees. Hold on. Hold on, the pop-in of these Butterfrees, though. Pop, 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 pop. You know, I get it. I get the Switch had limitations. I just find that hilarious. Okay. We're at Hop's house. He clearly beat me because, you know, he cheated and got a head start. So, there's that. Mom, is he here? There you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you've brought along Echo. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet. For the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. And that's where I'm going. You know Lee's hopeless with directions. We'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that's probably for the best. You gotta come with, Echo. You still never met my big brother, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. Until I kick his ass. I'll wait for you out on the route. Okay. Hey, there's a Purloin. Now, for those curious, I'm not going to be doing, like, too much exploration. Simply because I have, you know, played through this game so many times. There might be times where I kind of just feel the need, feel the want to, you know, wander around and talk to people. But for the most part, I'm just going to barrel along. If there's a specific item that I miss, you guys can always let me know in the comments. If I miss something that's super important, like a good item or something, let me know in the comments and I can go back and grab it. But for the most part, I'm just going to be playing how I play. Wild Pokemon can come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Echo. So we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. Yeah, it's pretty easy on Route 1. Considering Hop's just going to stay in here and be like, oh, don't go in there. Stupid. And we're going to get our first glimpse of Leon here. In the flesh. Everybody just losing their minds over this. I also love how, like, it's official, like, at this point, it's in, like, Pokemon Unite as a pose for your trainer card in that game. Hello, Wedgehurst. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion. Leon, you and Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills just like you taught us to, Lee. Oh, the frames. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true, that Charizard is blazingly strong. But other Pokemon can be strong as well. Also, don't throw a rock at him. He'll really not like that. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become to become the strongest in all the world. Yeah, what he said. Lee! Hop! So, my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1.25 inches since the last time I saw you. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye that's kept you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Echo, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan, too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Until I beat your ass. Come on, Lee. And you, Echo. Bet I can beat the both of you back home. That Hop. Always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Echo and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Alright then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone! Ah! Honestly, some of my most favorite starters. Like, two of them kind of had to warm up on me a little bit through using them, and then we got my boy Grookey. Like, Scorbunny was great. Cinderace I had to warm up to, and Sobble, same thing. Like, Inteleon had to warm up on me through using it, but Grookey all the way up to Rillaboom, I was like, yes. I freaking love this starter. It was actually the first time, I think, ever that I've played a new Pokemon game and used the grass starter first. I've always usually been either fire or water. So it was a rare treat for me to use Grookey as my first playthrough. And I still have my first Grookey. I still have my first Rillaboom in my team. All right, line up, everyone. Which will you choose? I actually used my Grookey in competitive. Actually, for a while I was into VGC competition, and when Rillaboom was able to get its hidden ability, and I was able to, God, there's so much tweaking I've been able to do to my Pokemon in this game. It's ridiculous for competitive. So I was able to change his nature to whatever I wanted, change his stats. I changed his ability, made him a Gigantamax. Like, he was perfect for breeding for competitive. Upped his stats to 31 IVs, everything. It was perfect. This generation was honestly really, really good for the competitive scene. If you had any interest in competitive VGC, it was fantastic, honestly. But we're not here for VGC. We're here for a Nuzlocke, and we have the most important question of the Nuzlocke of who do we start with. Now, normally I would just pick the starter at random through like a random number generator, where Grookey would be 1, 2, 3, Scorbunny would be 4, 5, 6, and Sobble would be 7, 8, 9. But considering this is kind of a my send off to Gen 8 and my last playthrough of Sword for a while, potentially because of Scarlet and Violet, I feel like thematically, for me, what makes sense is ending off the generation the same way I started, by picking Grookey. Grass-type Pokemon Grookey, eh? It's soothing, like a nice long walk in the woods. Yup. Let's go! You choose Grookey, my boy. And of course, we're gonna give Grookey a nickname. Oh, it's a girl! Oh, wow, my voice is completely shot. But it's a girl Grookey. Let me look it up. Is it Dixie Kong or is it Trixie Kong? I can't remember. I think it's Dixie Kong. Yeah, it's Dixie Kong. So we're gonna nickname Grookey Dixie. Now, of course, I will always take, for my Nuzlocke series on YouTube, I will always take nickname suggestions, either in Discord or in the comment section. I think I'm gonna post on our Discord and kind of aggregate some nicknames from my Discord server if I can. But feel free to leave nickname suggestions, either for a specific Pokemon or just nicknames in general, and I will, if I notice them in the comments, I will put them on a sort of priority list, so that way I can nickname any of my encounters after stuff that you guys decide. So it kind of has a community aspect for that. So make sure to comment down below any nicknames for either specific Pokemon if I run into them, or just in general Pokemon. So it'll be Grookey for you. Nice one. Then I'll go with Sobble. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I will be doing some serious training. Which means Leon is going to have a Cinderace on his team. So he's going to have 2 fire types. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Echo. So the 2 of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. See, at least Scorbunny looks okay. Like, he's still smiling. Sobble, like if you pick Scorbunny for a Nuzlocke or in your playthrough, Sobble looks so sad. It's so sad. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind too. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. Yeah! Oh, I got kebabs! He's so excited! God, I love Hop. I really do like Hop. I will go into why I like Hop throughout the Let's Play, but like, just know I'm a big Hop stan. You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on all right? Understanding one another? Maybe even built up a bit of love? Dude, it's been one night, Leon. Jesus. Echo's made fast friends with Grookey, too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at him for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. If you think Echo might be able to challenge you, then I guess he's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first-rate in battle, too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend if he's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Sure. Believe in your partner Pokemon, and care for them too with all your heart. Do those 2 things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. First battle time. Looks like everyone's on board, Pokemon and trainers alike. Then let's do this. I've watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home, too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Same. All I gotta do is press A. That's all I gotta do. Alrighty, though. Hop starts out with a Wooloo. Pokemon battle it is then. I've got 2 partners with me. Level 3, so this should be easy. Just, yep, just hit him with the scratch. Let's go. Now, the Nuzlocke rule set won't take effect until I get Pokeballs. So, if Dixie dies in this first battle, which is looking very, very unlikely. Dixie dies in this first battle, it's fine. She's not technically dead. Hooray! Ooh. Got some pretty decent attack and speed here. Okay. I like it, I like it. It's not over yet. I've added another trusty ally to my team. That just so conveniently happens to be weak to my grass type. Hold this. Alright, Sobble's still fast. Gotta remember that. Hoo-yaw! I gotta remember that Inteleon and Cinderace were both really, really fast. It's weird that in a single generation you had 2 of the 3 starters be like kind of glass cannon Pokemon. And then Grookey, kind of the bulkier, slower, better starter. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1? You and that Grookey are too much. $400. Not 350, 400. Well, that was a shock. I guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Please don't. Please don't let Charizard out right now. Good effort out there, Grookey. Why don't I get you all sorted? And Echo, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on. You've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You? Join the gym challenge? You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Echo. Before you think about getting gym badges, best think about getting a Pokedex. A trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know. It's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokedexes then, we're on it! Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Echo. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm gonna be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mom that we're heading out, though. Alright, let's take a look at Dixie real quick. Real quick, like. So, okay, we've got an attack-boosting nature. Ooh, she's naughty and mischievous. She's naughty. Naughty Dixie. Alright, cool. I'll take it. Alright, but I think that is going to wrap up this first episode of our Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by clicking that like button down below. The thumbs up really helped me out. If you really enjoyed it, and you haven't already done so, I highly recommend subscribing to the channel and ringing that bell to get notified when new videos in this series and any other video I post goes live. And if you want to see me do this thing live and away, you can always find me on my live streams, which, starting this month in October, will be right here on YouTube every Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But that is going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, morning, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you guys later.